So it is officially week 8. It is now 7 o'clock in the morning. I showed up for my 7 a.m. concrete class. Totally forgot to do my eyebrows, so that's why they look crazy. But yeah, it's been a hell of a week. And I'll show you in a bit what we've been up to, just give a quick update. But there was like a freaking disagreement in one of my carpentry classes. And then the cops had to come, which was so crazy. So that was weird. But other than that, it's been a good week. It's definitely been like a lot. But yeah, I'm learning a lot, just getting through it, and just gonna show you guys what I've been up to this week. Next week is spring break, so thankfully I will be taking a break from being on site and coming to class, but I will most likely still be like working. No, well, obviously I'll be working, but also like studying all the different stuff that I need to catch up on. So I'm gonna now show you what I've been working on in my classes this past week. So this is our slab for carpentry, and we went ahead and we changed the initial plans. So it used to be this, which I'll put up on the screen. And then we went ahead and decided to add more spaces just to get the carpentry experience. So these are the new plans, and we decided to add this bathroom here, this entire bedroom here, because it's only gonna be a 1-story, not a 2-story, and then this little closet here, if you can see it beyond the sawhorses. So that'll be a little small closet. So yeah, so with this, I think the last time I had filmed, we had snapped the lines for the outline of the exterior walls. And so this week, our goal was basically we'll start the layout for the actual building itself. So we cut the pressure treated wood, and then we cut the top plates to go on top of them. And then we determined what would be like a butt wall, kind of like this. So we determined which would be the butt walls and which would be the through walls throughout the structure. And then we assigned each wall a name. So this is wall B3 right here. And then this is wall A4. And then we divided ourselves into teams. And then each team was pretty much assigned like a wall to do. So my team got the interior walls. So we're in charge of this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So we'll be responsible for doing the entire layout for that, which is kind of like what this team started doing. So they started laying out their corner, their king stud, their trimmer. This is where the door will be, their trimmer, king stud, so on and so forth. So that's kind of the next step for this entire pad, so we can start working on the walls. For roofing, this is a structure we're roofing. Honestly, all we did was a bunch of math to figure out how to get the gable end onto this roof and the size of the rafters and everything like that. And so this week it was all about doing the math for that and then cutting these rafters here. So these are our normal rafters right here. And so you can kind of see what would be called, like, let me zoom in, like the bird's mouth. And then I did the actual barge rafter, which will go on the end of the gable roof. And so that's where you can see it. This is where it's like a 45-degree cut, which was by no means easy. Probably took me like, the first one took me like 20 times and it was still wrong, but the second time did a lot better. So that was for roofing. And then let me take you to interior next. All right, and then in interior remodeling, this is our progress so far. Actually, I think I did a video on this already. I'll probably cut to right now. We finished up so we started here. I did this piece. Obviously there's like this whole thing right here. So we're gonna take and mud that over. My other person on my team, we did this piece, good job. And then we did this piece of drywall up here. Oh my God, look at my hands. And then next we're gonna finish the drywall up here. This is gonna be, so we also did the framing for this shower, and then we're gonna do, oh my God, plywood in the back, and then backer board, and then do vertical tile going up. And then probably gonna do the same thing here. And then we still have left to frame the wall for where we would drop in the tub. We're not going to do an actual tub, but that is the goal. So this is our progress. Yeah. Over in my concrete and foundations class, this week we went ahead and filled in the last quadrant to our little square. And with this quadrant, we were working on rubber stamping concrete, which was actually really fun. This is what the end product came out to, and it was looking good. I was so proud of this piece. These are the rubber stamps we used to make this. And we did this centerpiece first. And then we added this piece. Oh my god. Then this piece. Actually, no. We did this centerpiece. And we did this piece.
Yeah.
This piece at the top.
And to an extent, it's going to be inevitable. To an extent.
Another stamp for this piece. And now we're just making the lines clean.
Some books will tell you to like come back later.
Oh, and then the color.
I find it better just do it as you go.
This is how we got the color.
Snap a section, 50 minutes.
Antique release. It's terracotta. And then we have this guy, which is not color pack blue gray. And we just put it on the brush and smacked it on top. So we went into the classroom and let that dry. And then when we got back outside, guess what we had found? We walked out and someone had freaking stepped into our newly poured, newly stamped concrete. And what's worse, it was literally the freaking professor who walked into that classroom and was like chit-chatting with us and acting like everything was cool and didn't say anything. So I legit was so upset. I stormed over to him to ask him hey, what's up? And his freaking response. Oh, stay tuned.